All right, let's talk about the body weight strength program. Okay, so the body weight strength program, we're working on a work rest ratio. So we're using time, and our work ratio part is 30 seconds of work with a 20-second recovery. So it's a circuit format. So what would happen is we would do exercise 1 for 30 seconds, we would have a 20-second rest, and we'd move on to exercise 2. If we are doing an exercise that's unilateral, so if you're doing it on one side, you'd work for 30, rest for 20, and then you'd do 30 seconds on the other side, and then you'd move on to the next exercise, which would be exercise 2 in this example. Okay, so just make sure when you're doing all these exercises, you're working within your thresholds. Make sure you're following the technique in the videos, and give it a go.
Explosively step forward with the left leg bending at the hips, knees and ankles. Keep most of your weight in the forward leg and avoid letting your back knee touch the ground. Then use your hip and thigh muscles to push yourself up and step back with your left leg into a backward lunge. Come back to the start position and then step the right leg out for a lateral lunge. Start in a push-up position either on your toes or your knees and drop your chest and hips down towards the ground, ensuring your elbows bend to 90 degrees. Focus on having hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart and avoid locking at the elbows. Keep the ears away from the shoulders and bring the chest and hips down simultaneously. Standing on one leg, placing the band across your right shoulder and left leg. Bend over at the waist, ensuring you are not rounding your back. As a non-supported leg lifts and extends out behind you, lower your chest down. Get down as low as you can in a controlled movement. Hold this position for the desired time and return to starting position. Throughout the movement, focus on maintaining neutral spine and abdominal activation. Ensure the pelvis stays parallel to the ground. Lay supine on a bench with one leg bent, foot flat on the ground and the other leg straight. Have arms straight out. Start by drawing in the core and raise the hips up. Maintain this position, keeping the core and glutes activated. Squeeze the bottom muscles at end range, then lower the hips to the floor and repeat. Lying prone on the ground with the arms out to the side, lift your arms off the ground and start with the elbows bent at 90 degrees. Retract the shoulder blades and hold them there. From this position, extend your arms above your head, then return them to the start position. Hips and feet must stay in contact with the ground. Ear. Maintain neutral spine alignment in this position. If you feel comfortable enough in this position, then try to lift the top leg up 20 centimeters away from the bottom leg. Ensure you keep your hips up and hold the position for the desired time, and then lower the leg down. Place resistance band around the left arm and right leg. Begin on all fours in a neutral spine with the abdominal drawn in and chin tucked. Slowly raise one arm and the opposite leg. Keep both arm and leg straight while lifting to body height. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower knee to the floor and repeat alternate sides. Position your body into either a forehand or backhand stance and set low in your legs. Push up through your legs whilst your upper body rotates over the front leg. This exercise needs to flow, and repeat for the other side.